What's up, Tri-Cities? If you're up late or up early, depending on how you want to look at it, you're just in time for the Soundboxx. My name is Chris Reddick. You may know me from Venture Productions' Joyful Noise. Right now, I'm in DJ mode, and I'm presenting to you a brand new show that's also featuring local artists of all kinds, from hip-hop to rock to country. You name it, you can catch it right here on the Soundboxx right now.
You are now entering the Soundboxx.
Don't you like it?
The first episode of the Soundboxx brought to you by In-House Productions and Venture Productions. Okay, we're now here at In-House Production Studios. I got my man right here, JG. He's the new co-host for the new show for the Tri-Cities, the Soundboxx. What's up, JG?
What's going on, everybody? How's everybody doing?
Yeah, there's some big things that are going to come out of this whole production with the Soundboxx, and you're going to be one of the regulars on the show. Before we let people know exactly what you do and everything, let's talk about a little bit about your background. We know you're an R&B singer, but I just found out that you didn't even know you could sing until you were 16. What's up with that? How'd you not know you could sing until you were 16?
All right, man. We're gonna talk about that later, cause I know somebody had to clue you in on that history. Anyway, I was in high school and joined a group called BFS, and there happened to be a choir as part of the group too. And the first time I went to practice, the fellow who was over the choir, his name was Lynn White, asked me to sing a lead part. And the first time I sang it, it was horrible because I sang it in like the lowest bass note that I could. And I figured after seeing everybody's face that he would take the part away from me.
You thought you couldn't sing at that point.
He was like, go home and practice that and let's see what happens. So I did that. I figured out, while I was by myself, that I was singing it in the wrong key, and I tried to emulate what I was hearing. Yeah. And came back, and everybody was like, what happened? And that was really the first.
So you blew them out the box when you came back.
Yeah. I mean, they were like, what happened? Who are you?
Well, let me ask you at this point. So now that you know you can sing, where'd you go from that point? Who'd you pick up with from that point? Because I got some stories to tell from projects we worked on. But where'd you go from that point?
The first little collective that I was in with just a couple of other guys from high school, and we started kind of just practicing and playing around. And I did that for about 2 or 3 months until I ran into another fella that was going to ETSU at the time. His name was Eric Harris. Yeah. And he had been working on starting a group. So we did some shows as far as openings for like Tony Terry and a couple of other people at that time.
Well, I'm going to shock you with a little something. You just mentioned To Be True. After that, I know you went to a group called Quest, and we actually worked on some projects together when we were back with Two Nights Productions. We collaborated and had the Southern Syndicate, so I want you to check out this little song clip real quick.
I'm sorry for the wrong that I've done. I played around and let our love slip away.
Please come back. Didn't think I still had that. Yeah, I still have a few copies of that laying around.
That's some old JG right there. Woo, woo.
So after the Quest, after you was with Quest, tell me a little bit about what happened, because I know you left the area after Quest. What happened there?
I moved to Atlanta to kind of try to take it to the next level. Actually worked on a project with a fellow named Terry Latman that's out of Asheville. Next thing you know, he's made the idea to just do an album. It's really 3 solo artists decided to put 3 or 4 of their songs onto this album and release it as like a group project, sort of. And then we actually put a 6-piece band behind it too. So everything that we did on the album was done live also. So
Now let's talk a little bit about some of the touring you did. You actually was able to open up with some groups that people may know out there. Tell us about some of the groups you was able to open up for.
I mean, as far as just different artists in general, I mean, I've done Ludacris, Busta Rhymes, Van Hunt, Ruben Studdard, Parliament Funkadelic, just a wide array of artists that I've had, just blessed to have the opportunity to open up for and just see their talent. Some of it you just in awe of the talent that they have, but still being able to get up and kind of do your thing along with that is crazy. So.
Well, JG, we're glad to have you back here in the area and know you're going to do some big things with the show. And speaking of the show, because, the show is designed to actually showcase some videos as long as studio work and live bands. JG has a video that he's coming out with that we're going to premiere on the next show. Let's talk a little bit about the video and the song that you're going to showcase on the premiere show.
Okay, the song is actually called Good Times. It was just a song that was created in the summertime. It's a groove song. It's going to be a cookout. Everybody just having a good time. Family get together, what have you, type of song.
That's going to be the right time for it to come out. And
yeah,
right
I mean, we picked the
summer.
perfect time for
Exactly.
for everything to hit correctly.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm gonna have some of my family there.
Yeah.
We're just gonna have. We're gonna have a good time and try to relay that message of just going back to the time where everybody got along, everybody had a good time, and pretty much just chilled out and ate and had a little something to drink on and looked good.
Yeah,
and
exactly.
just
exactly.
kept it cool.
Yeah, exactly.
So.
Well, JG, just before we go, actually, I want to see if we can step into the studio and give them a little live taste of something if you're able to do that. Can you do that for us?
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
That's no problem. We can go in there and tear it up some.
Okay, when we come back, we're going to catch JG live in the studio right here on the SoundBoxx. Wake up Tri-Cities every Sunday morning at 5:30 a.m. to catch Joyful Noise right here on this station. All right, welcome back to the SoundBoxx. I'm your host, DJ Red with Venture Productions. Like I said, and like I promised you, we're going to get a little taste of JG live in the studio. Let's do your thing.
All right, baby, you ready?
Let's roll.
When you get alone, forget about your problems, everything you're going through. I know that it ain't easy. I've got something special planned for you. Put your time in. I'm packing our bags. Us getting away, enjoying one another. Don't worry about it. I got it covered. I'll see you later. But before you go,
when I saw my wedding video from Venture Productions, it was awesome.
Venture Productions did a great job with our wedding. Their work was absolutely flawless.
I had a birthday video done. It was excellent, actually. The quality of the video was spectacular.
yeah!
Chris from Venture Productions was great to work with when it came to the DJ part. Throughout the whole entire reception, he was completely entertaining. He was fun and energetic. My whole entire family loved him.
I definitely would recommend Venture Productions.